So why was Kylo Ren shirtless in The Last Jedi? That was a question a lot of people had, including myself. And Rian Johnson, the director for The Last Jedi, finally came out and he talked about his reasoning for it. It doesn't make much sense to me, but a lot of people will appreciate it. So let me go to the article here. This is from theinsider.com. So they asked Rian Johnson basically what was the reason for him being without a shirt in the scenes that he was connecting to Rey. So Rian Johnson goes on to say, and I quote, "The idea that what's even more uncomfortable having a conversation face to face with a person you don't want to is if they're half naked during it while you're having to do it." He said, and so it was just another way of kind of disrobing Kylo literally and figuratively a little even more, or a little bit more, and pushing that sense of these conversations becoming increasingly more intimate. He then goes on to say about how good Adam Driver looked without a shirt. He was like, Adam looks so damn good because he'd been training hardcore for the past 6 months for those fight scenes. I'm like, he looks good, so we should put him up there. He said he's great. He knew he looked good, blah, blah, blah. All right. I mean, so apparently he wants the connection to be more intimate, make it more awkward, seem more realistic of Kylo not wanting to be shirtless in front of Rey and him just kind of like, it makes it more awkward. I don't really agree with this too much because it didn't make it awkward for the characters, in my opinion. If anything, it made it awkward for Rey. It didn't look awkward for Kylo Ren. And she's like, "Can you put a clothes on and whatnot?" Like, why would she say, like, if you wanted it to be more intimate and more of a awkward scene for everyone involved, why did she make a joke? Like, if she wouldn't, like, the problem with this movie is it has so many jokeful moments and tense scenes. In a tense scene like this, you shouldn't put a joke like that. And if it's trying to be awkward for the audience and Rey and Kylo, it didn't really work. Sorry, I'm still a little sick. So it was very weird seeing this, and I was kind of like, oh. And so now that I know his reasoning, it, for me, doesn't really fall through well. If anything, I thought a good scene would be at least Kylo getting emotional about the loss of his father. I've seen him battling that. Him, getting angry at Hux or someone else or Snoke, him just having an emotional moment, in a moment of weakness and not wanting to show that to Rey and everything. But him being shirtless, it's not very intimate. There's been a lot of girls that have seen me shirtless, but I don't care. And even people that don't want to see me shirtless. And I mean, it doesn't make it really awkward. It's a body. Ooh, it's the human anatomy. No one really cares. So yeah, I don't understand this intimate thing too much. It doesn't make much sense to me. So what do you guys think, though? Do you think this scene was necessary? Do you think it did what Rian Johnson wanted it to do? Honestly, I think it was just a big joke, and that's why it's a meme right now, and I don't think it had the effects he really wanted it to. So comment your thoughts below on this scene. What do you think? Do you think Rian Johnson was justified in doing this, or do you think he should have gone a different route on making these scenes more tense and intimate like he wanted it to be? Comment your thoughts below. I'm Star Wars only. I'll see you all next time.